Well, let me begin with you first. Major General Shashi Asthana, what do you make of this fresh proof now? A Pakistani officer himself in this video, which we've just put out, the veracity, of course, of which we can't, authenticate, but we played out the Gilgit-Baltistan activist also who's put out that video and what he had to say. It clearly, once again, debunks the theory of Pakistan that no one died.
Yeah.
Why are they trying to hide the fact that terrorists were killed? What do they have to do with these terrorists, sir? This proves, once again, the hand of Pakistan with these terrorists, doesn't it?
Yeah, you see, there are whole lot of evidences, and when you put all these pieces together, it gives out the story very clearly. Firstly, if nothing happened in Balakot, there is no reason why Imran Khan will send F-16 to Indian airspace, because it's a huge risk which Imran Khan is not in a position to take. So therefore, obviously something very grave happened in Balakot. That's the first thing. Now, as a strategic analyst, let me tell you few other things other than the media and certain tapes and the evidences which you put out. Firstly, as far as strategic messaging is concerned, the first messaging which we have given is that so far we were following a defensive strategy, now it is an offensive defensive strategy. The second messaging is that space exists for conventional warfare. It is not, as Pakistan was trying to narrate, that it will be from proxy to nuclear. So space exists. Thirdly, we need to build up much more deterrence value of the conventional option as well. And therefore, we need to perhaps do a lot of additional budgeting to do the capability building also.
Yes.
The fourth point is that wherever they are, wherever militant camps are, we are going to hit wherever they are. Fifthly, in case they decide or they choose to decide to put their militants into military camps, we will consider that also as a non-military target.
Okay. And go back to Pinak Ranjan Chakrabarti. Yes, Major General Asthana, you wanted to come back here.
Yeah, I just want to give some technical points. Firstly, when the target is given to the Air Force, it's not, it's a bad form to give a target that you should kill so many people. They are given an area, that this is the area, and in this case, the Spice 2000 bomb is being used. Spice 2000 is the kit which is fitted on the bomb. Now that cannot go wrong because it has got 2-3 systems in which the coordinates are set. Firstly is the system on the bomb itself, and second is the satellite system. So all these systems put together, it can't go wrong. Its margin of error is 0.6 meters. So that's another thing. The third point is that as far as the number of hits, number of people killed is concerned, that is not Air Force job. And this is subsequently corroborated by the intelligence agencies only. Now, intelligence agencies are on the other side. So, whether you believe the source or you don't believe the source is a choice. Now, if it is election mode, obviously you will not believe any source. So, that is people who want to believe, they will believe or otherwise. But as far as there is something called as post-strike damage assessment. Now, that signatures are very much there, and those signatures absolutely confirm that these strikes were hit at the place which was designated, the targets which were designated. And some of the medias have put very low resolution pictures of post-strike and pre-strike to defame or to give out as that strikes did not take place or nothing very much was done. But once we get into the resolution, which in your channel it was done once, and it came out quite clearly, the number of holes and things like that. And secondly, there is the last point I am trying to make is that there is a problem with a number of agencies now that they have to go on denial mode. F-16 has been hit by MiG-21. So obviously there is a company which is affected. Obviously, there are certain aircrafts which are competitors of F-16. So there is a commercial angle also to it. And therefore, they would like to hide as many things as
go to any extent to hit wherever it need be to ensure the safety of the country.
And so it must continue, isn't it, Major
Yes,
Hassan?
yes, it must continue because the pressure has to continue. Otherwise, they will regroup. You must have heard in the same breath of or series of videos, you must have heard that they are also trying to collect money or something like that. So that means the efforts are on. It's not that Jaish-e-Mohammed is totally gone. They will try and do something more, but I think we are also tightening our tightening the noose against Jaish-e-Mohammed. Even internally, we have done a lot. A number of separatists have been put behind bars and things, and a lot of investigations have taken place. Similarly, the army has also given a signal to say that, okay, anybody with a weapon will be shot, and they've also given a very kind message to all the mothers.